Okay, today is Monday, sorry, and I will double check on the date and post it, but because this beautiful clematis was blooming up over my arbor, my husband just loved it. There is peach colored roses that are opening up over there as well, and I'll take it again as we get a little more bloom from them, but it was just so beautiful. He wanted me to videotape it. They are just magnificent, aren't they? And so this is my little kind of secret garden area outside of the window of the bedroom. And this is not the end of May yet, so it's like the 20th or something, but because we worked so hard and I wasn't feeling well, but it helps me because this is really good therapy, I am taking a late afternoon video walk around, and I am doing my best to fight slugs this year. Columbines, they are loved by hummingbirds, just want you to know. Oh, here's one little hosta emerald village of beauty, and quite a few little specimens in this area. And I'm using diatomaceous earth that is actually food grade. It's really inexpensive. This is my hydrangea, who's pretty happy there. The slugs, it's a sun-loving white snowball hydrangea, but the slugs love to eat that one, so I used the diatomaceous earth on it. So pretty soon all these beautiful hydrangeas are going to be bursting into beauty for the summer, but the columbine are attracting the hummingbird, so I wanted you to see that, and I wanted you to see a late afternoon video of just how beautiful everything is starting to just develop. You know, it's exercise that pays off. That's all I'm going to say. It pays off in more than one way. I mean, you can get a nice figure, hopefully, for me. And oh, my rose is blooming up there into the tree. I can't wait to show you. And then you also maybe get something to put on your table as a beautiful meal and as a beautiful bouquet. So there's my mom's favorite trees. Those topiary trees actually are a shrub. And that's how I figured out why she couldn't find it anywhere. They're a tricolored willow, which is usually sold as a shrub. So here is my little beans coming up, my pole beans, and my little specialty white cucumbers. I just relocated them and moved them around a little bit. So I'm going to have to water, it looks like, because some of them are just growing not that great. And then over here, I just cleaned out this bed. It had been raining for so many days that I had to catch up. This is one sunny day, and then it's going to rain again a bunch. So I kind of wanted to just give you a quick tour while we had a beautiful sunny afternoon. And this is a beautiful arbor I'm walking under with, I think I have, I don't know, 5 or 6 different colored clematis going up it, but the sun is in that direction, so I'm going to turn around. I'm trying to kind of talk fast because I don't know how long I have left on this card. So there's my Walla Walla onions. They're doing good. And then over here I've got more pole beans. My husband's a bean man, so he's the bean man. And then my roses seem to have taken, and I moved over here pretty well. And the one that was there before I thought was pink, but it's yellow, and I'm loving it. It's beautiful. So over here I've got my onions. I put some seeds in. There's some autumn beauty sunflowers and some zinnias. Again, I'm using diatomaceous earth to fight off the slugs, so let's see how well that works. But I'm going to do a turnaround and show you how beautiful this arbor is with different shades of purple clematis on it. So as you can see, they seem to be doing really well, and they're finally making their way up. So clematis blooms at different times depending on the variety, and I love the colors. That one up there with that sort of bluish purple, and then we have what's considered a red, but it's more of a deep purple, and then several pink. And then I want to tell you about my crazy fish in here that played the little disappearing act on me the other day, and I could have just sworn that some cretin came in here and ate them. They were hiding on me for 2 days, so I don't know why, but they were hiding, and they came back. And I have my beautiful peonies that are, some of them have opened, just a couple. I cut them and brought them in. So that's the fun of my garden, is I like to cut everything and bring it in. And then I ate my first strawberries, so they were fun. And the seeds are starting to come up in the, I threw in some grape tomato seeds to hope to grow as they will hang over and cascade down the basket. So that'll be interesting to see how that does. Now over here I have my sweet snow peas, and they're just starting to come up. They're doing really well. Over here, I'm kind of taking you the back way around. This bed is just going to probably end up being what it is, unless I expand with more vegetables as I thought I would, but otherwise I'm just trying to keep the weeds down. And my relocated roses, I threw in the pot with some strawberries in the rose garden, and they look like they've made it through the transition and the frost. I dug a hole, and we have a little new compost bucket my husband has kindly filled with grass clippings. And let's see if I can go up and give you a little pan that way of our little sitting area. But it looks so pretty and so pristine, and you know, all the hard work just for a peaceful feeling. Now all that's going to burst into color in the next, few weeks or days. So I have pruned back a lot of things, and it just makes me so happy to be in my garden. I wait all year and I work so hard on it. And I moved my bird bath over to here. And then behind them there's a bunch of seeds in there for herbs. I've got basil, oregano, cilantro, parsley. Oh, and this is my new baby, my thornless raspberry. And it's filling in the pot just as promised. Oh, and back here, oh my goodness, how could I forget to show you the rose growing up the tree? That's my favorite. I mean, it's down here, cascading down, so I could sit underneath it. I mean, I don't know how I could capture it. Let me see if I can get back here so you guys can see it. Oh man, it's a rambling rose, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's a pale pink, and it goes into bloom and just bursts into bloom. There's some sporadic blooms later on in the season, but nothing like this one, and it's just heavenly smelling. I just put my chair underneath there so I could sit down, but I wanted to show you that because, it's just everything a rambler should be. I even let it cascade down here so that I could, walk by to my little worm farm and smell it. Hello, beautiful. Oh, yeah. And then there's my worm farm, guys. Oh, this isn't going on too long, but anyway, I'm getting some good worm tea or worm juice, depending on what you want to call it. So that's fun. And now I'm going back through the garden this way in the corner. And I would love to hear from you guys if you are working a garden too. Are you trying to grow more food? Are you doing flowers this year? Oh, this is my southern magnolia, and I actually have I think it's white clematis growing up it. I just stuck it there because I didn't know what to do with it, and it's like so happy. And I cleaned out a lot of debris under there. Southern magnolias are known for those waxy leaves being a big pain and a pill, and nobody likes it because of that. But I'm willing to kind of work it. Okay, I'm going to try to do a quick walkthrough finishing here. This is the bed where I kind of toss everything. I don't know where to put it anywhere else. And my beautiful dogwood. It's a baby little white one, a cream color. It's just precious. And I did a lot of work over here. I mean, this is really my therapy. I think if I could kickbox, I would again, but since I can, I'm like just intensely gardening. I actually have some tuberose in this container right here, and they're coming back from last year. I have more fishies. My fishies is in there. And I yanked down a bunch of overgrowth, and so there's all kinds of debris fell in them, and I knocked part of my little arbor piece down. But anyway, going back over here, I have what's called Swiss chard in bright lights, and these are all from seeds coming up. really cool, bright colors like pink, fuchsia, yellow. It's really cool. And my husband's mowing the lawn, as you can hear, and he's putting his clippings for me between my new vegetables that are planted. Hello, babies! And I'm just going to do a quick sweep down because I'll be doing another video probably more often as the season has progressed. So you can see my other tricolored maple. And then down here, my fig did get hit with that freeze, and I don't know, some of them might make it, but maybe not. We have the ending of the rhododendrons and the beginning of these beautiful roses. They're called strawberry, I think, or swirl strawberry or something. They're pink and white. They're supposed to be really fragrant, but not mine. And this is a tricolored honeysuckle. Sorry that I'm walking right by the mower, but... And the one thing is, it's ornamental. Can I... Honey, I'm doing a video. Okay, he usually doesn't like me to put him in there, but I'm going to try to say hello. Hello, dear! Hi. Hi, honey. I'm just finishing my video. He's working so hard. And there's my rose that I left in the corner. Michael's rose, I call it. And this pepper's doing pretty good. He was in there he's like a chili, but he's supposed to be like good for grilling. Not really hot, just mildly hot. And so, thank you for coming to my garden. Thank you for my husband working